entertainment capital of the world. MLB Network welcomes you to Dodger Stadium. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now,
Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
Julian Ventura gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now into the box, Lee. He will lead this one off today. This is flared out towards second. And there's one away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First delivery to him. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Caleb Presley. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And now the first pitch. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Runners on first with 1 down. Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Collins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Bradley Williams.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Bradley Williams. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. From the stretch.
That's a strike.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Marvin Mays will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now to the plate, J.C. Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Two and 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
To the plate now, Dylan Netzel, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He enters play here at 288. 1 home run, 26 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. Opposite field to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate, it's strike one. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Brandon Johnson. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Brandon Johnson.
First offering on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
The pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate, Lucius Rojas. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Will Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Here's a look over to first. No score here as we play inning number 2. And another throw over. Runner back safely. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Casey Burkhardt.
Standing in now, Casey Burkhardt, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Now to bat, Angel Sanchez. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Angel Sanchez.
First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Calvin Sharp, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Summers onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate now, Julius Collins. Little tapper down the first baseline. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 22 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Hernandez over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
So now to the plate, Joaquin Marte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 5 homers and 21 driven in. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2.
No.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Dodgers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Marvin Mays.
The pitcher, Marvin Mays.
First pitch on its way. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
In now, Lee. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. Already two of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Now batting, shortstop, Dean Summers.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Dean Summers. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Caleb Presley, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. One and 0. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate is Chase Mitchell. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
The third baseman, Chase Mitchell.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
To third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Julian Ventura. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 8, J.C. Ray.
Next for the Dodgers, J.C. Ray struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. And the count will be full. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Now a throw over to first. Into the box, Dylan Netzel in there. Now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
At the plate now, Brandon Smith. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Burkhart finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 1-0 LA. And now here is Bradley Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bradley Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-0 home.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-1. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box now, Brandon Johnson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now, Lucius Rojas. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail this one 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. And stepping in, Angel Sanchez. He collected a base hit his first time up.
The right fielder, Angel Sanchez.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is
baseman,
lumbering down the base
Melvin.
pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next to dig in, Calvin Sharp flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Curveball grounded towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our
Julius
pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s. 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. Into the box, Julius Collins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
1 strike.
Sliced hard on the ground. He's right there for the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, it'll be Will Hernandez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hernandez.
Now here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1-0.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And now, Casey Burkhart. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Working for the punch out and the offering. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Marvin Mays. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Joaquin Marte.
The catcher, Joaquin Marte.
Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The windup and the 0-1.
No.
Marte is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chase Mitchell. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. And he got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of
Now
exploiting that.
batting,
That
the
can be
pitcher,
real hard for some guys to
Julius
overcome when teams start
Ventura.
figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Julian Ventura. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A bouncer up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield
Ray.
single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in now, J.C. Ray, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In there, 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Hit in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for LA, but they're up 1-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the right fielder, number 32.
First delivery to him. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Standing in now, Dean Summers. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
3-0 pitch on its way. And that will miss for ball 4. So an error and a walk here to start the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next to stand in is Caleb Presley. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
0-1 count and the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Ladies and
Vaughn
gentlemen,
Nunez takes over
please.
on the mound here with nobody
Now
out in the
pitching for
6th
the
inning.
Dodgers, Number 21, Vaughn Nunez.
So now to the plate, Bradley Williams, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric
Now
fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box, Brandon Johnson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Lucius Rojas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. Three runs already home here. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Robert Talley is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Robert Talley.
And now in the box, Dylan Netzel. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
To 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Smith.
At the plate now, Brandon Smith, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Lee is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 66, Angel.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Angel Sanchez, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Outside, 2-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Philip Hester is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 28, Philip Hester.
Stepping in once again is Will Hernandez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Will Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Casey Burkhart, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Hester is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble, and what does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch in a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air out to center field. Ray is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The pitcher, number 31, Robert Talley.
Felipe Quinones will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For St. Louis, number 27, Felipe Quinones.
First pitch of the AB on its way as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Set to deliver the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was aggressive pitching in that at that, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate, Lee, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there is any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Standing in now, Dean Summers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Pops this one up. Smith has a play, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Cards strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Carl Davis gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 28, Carl Davis.
Now to the plate, here is Calvin Sharp. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Sharp.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-0 home.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Calvin Sharp is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Into the box, Julius Collins. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2 to count.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Now another 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Joaquin Marte.
So next to bat will be Joaquin Marte. And the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High in the air out to center field. Johnson is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Will Bell is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Joe Herron is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Striding in is Caleb Presley. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Presley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next up, Bradley Williams. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bell, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ray is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 7, Brandon Johnson.
Now it'll be Brandon Johnson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the AB on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Julius Collins.
Into the box now, Julius Rojas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
That finds the zone, a called strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Next up is Will Hernandez, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Cards strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Buck Ponder is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Carlos Ortega will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the rookie third baseman Chase Mitchell. And now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting, Left fielder.
Now at the plate, here is Joe Herron. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the pitch. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, J.C. Ray.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.C. Ray. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a pop-up now. Hernandez in foul ground, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Dodgers 1.
Your
James
attention, please.
Brandon enters from
Now
the pen to
pitching for
start the 9th
Dodgers.
inning as he'll try to keep
Number
the score
30,
right where it is
Jay.
heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Brandon.
All set to start the 9th in this one.
Leading
And
off
next
the
to hit
state
is the catcher, Casey
catcher.
Burkhart.
Casey Burkhart.
First pitch of the AB now.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. No.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
2 balls. 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot
Now
a sinker in a better
second
location
baseman,
because even if you
Carlos.
do get the bat on the ball,
Ortega.
there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So now to the plate, Carlos Ortega, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. One out, nobody on. That misses wide.
outside.
1 ball and 1 strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
The batter, number 32.
In now, Lee, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Dean Summers will be next. One out and a runner on second base. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next, it'll be Dean Summers. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, one man out. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. To second for one, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Caleb Presley stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. First delivery to him, and that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home, sent on the ground out to second. He's got it on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. DJ Ryan comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 30, DJ Ryan.
So striding in to start the 9th is Dylan Netzel, and they could use a spark from him here.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. Two and 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Full count.
Hard on the ground towards short. Right to him. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The batter, the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Digging in will be Brandon Smith. He flew out in his last AB. And now the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Presley has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 66, Angel Sanchez.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Angel Sanchez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a strike.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The Dodgers down to their final strike.
Ball.
Misses, ball 2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Cards rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Marvin Mays earns the win, his 2nd. DJ Ryan wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.